Am I the asshole for dropping our dinner on the ground and walking out when my boyfriend asked me what's for dinner tonight, BTCH? I was over my boyfriend's apartment this weekend and I was cooking dinner because he was studying for exams. I made pasta and a chunky sauce with meatballs and veggies. I told him dinner was ready and he goes, "What's for dinner tonight, BTCH, with like a lot of emphasis on the last word. I was fed up. I'd had a pretty rough day with work and I have some awfully bad associations with that word being used by other people in my life who were pretty abusive. So I was so irritated that I dropped the pot of pasta sauce I'd been carrying right on the ground and was like, well, nothing's for dinner tonight now. And I better not hear you using that word again, it's for the girls." He was freaking out about how sauce had landed on his rug and he even said, "You're seriously acting like a bitch right now." I dunno what else to call it. I just walked out and got takeout for myself and went to my friend's house. She thought it was funny but my boyfriend was furious. He kept texting and calling and sending me voice memos trying to explain that saying "what's for dinner tonight BTCH" was a TikTok trend. And that he was just quoting something as a joke to put on TikTok. I thought that was the shittiest excuse ever. It doesn't matter if he saw it as a joke, or stole the joke, it was still disrespectful. But it didn't change the fact he thought that shit was funny, to demean me when I was trying to do him a favor. Like hell I came over when he was studying to make a home-cooked dinner and he decides it's time for jokes? So I put my phone on Don't Disturb for the night and split a bottle of wine with my friend and her roommate. The next morning he was sending me angry texts demanding I clean his rug because he was too busy with exams to do it. I was shocked he left it overnight. That's disgusting. I texted him back saying, "Yeah, so that's the BTCH tax, honey, smile, leave me alone till you're ready to handle your own cooking and cleaning because this BTCH isn't anymore. Also it's vile you left that soaking in all night." He called me and told me that he was okay with doing his own household work, but I did throw a full pot of sauce at the ground, so that's on me to clean up. I told him, "Yeah, no, I'm not comfortable doing chores for you if you see me like your BTCH. He told me he didn't and it was just a trend and I got pissed off. He was playing that TikTok trend BS excuse again and I told him, well, I'm starting a trend called saucing where as a little joke people throw pasta sauce around. You can't be mad because it's just a little trend, a little jokey joke, just a little prank, bro." He got really pissed off and hung up on me and now I'm seriously wondering if this dumb fucking TikTok joke is gonna be the end of things between us. Am I the asshole for how I reacted when my boyfriend asked me what's for dinner tonight, BTCH? Edit to address a comment I've gotten a lot and I don't have time to reply to every time. Honestly, if someone has gotten to the age of 30 and not realized that women, as a whole, do not like having demeaning slurs used against them, they're beyond my help. This isn't something that needs to be told. I shouldn't have to go through life like, "Hey man, just in case you were thinking I might like demeaning slurs against my gender used on me, I don't actually smile. And if you were about to comment something like that, let me just tell you in no uncertain terms. Women do not like being called bitches by men. Do not call women bitches. If you needed to be told that is unkind, consider yourself officially told. Now you have no excuse to not understand." Not the asshole, absolutely iconic. Of course it was marinara. See all of the red flags? Smiley face. Everything is red, how can I see any flags? Sounds like OP was definitely seeing red. When I first read this, I kind of thought OP overreacted. So I tried to think about how I would feel in her situation, and I realized I honestly have no idea. My husband and I tease each other all the time, but we also have a, clearly unspoken, line that we don't cross, and it comes somewhere before calling each other names like this. I was completely wrong when I thought OP overreacted. She has a right to be respected by her boyfriend, and he's clearly failing to do so. Marinara flags. I'm so glad we're still doing that. Not the asshole, and yes, your comeback was so on point. I would have thought about it after 6 months. Truly iconic. I'm really shocked that he didn't apologize, get you flowers and beg you to take him back. Dump his ass just like the sauce. I was just thinking of the dump his ass videos on TikTok. Girl star, 10/10 would read again. I fucking died at that. And the fact the boyfriend got angrier was the cherry. I hate being laughed at in arguments, but I think I would have regardless of which party I was. OP is my hero, smile. Mine too. She's awesome. For real. Boss move. So not the asshole, op, can we be friends? 'Cause I like your style. Honestly, I need to hire OP to handle all interpersonal conflict in my life. Please. OP may be my hero. I wish my younger self had the nerve to stand up for myself. Hell, I wish me now was better with it. I definitely want to channel some OP energy the next time I date someone who wants to do what I've experienced in the past. What a badass, I love this for her. Saucing. Yes, girl, that punk got all the sauce he deserved. Let that stain be a reminder. Love the saucy trend. Came here to quote and say this. Absolutely amazing. Never change, OP not the asshole. I laughed so hard reading that. Then he should take it as a joke too. BTW, OP, not the asshole. Stand your ground, ha ha ha. Not the asshole. I googled the trend. And it is all about seeing how women react to a knowingly offensive comment. And usually, they are offended. These jokes aren't funny. Well, you reacted. He got his wish. Effed around and found out. He needs to grow up. Well, if that's the case, I guess he got his answer, didn't he? Moreover, he can hardly hold OP responsible for the mess if the whole point of his little experiment was to discover her reaction. Quite the point. Laugh out loud. Found out she reacted how she was supposed to according to the trend and he didn't like it. Poor baby. Edit, typo. Right? I feel like you reap what you sow fits here. Honestly, I hope he posted it on TikTok so any other women and girls that see it can see what a badass OP is, and so the men and boys thinking of participating know what could happen if they have the audacity to try the prank out on their significant other. Sounds like the kind of trend where a lot of people are suddenly going to not have a significant other anymore. And thank goodness. Anyone who thinks this behavior is okay should not be in a relationship any longer. Yes. I clearly said she is not the asshole. Oh, I'm agreeing with you and reinforcing your point. Sorry if that wasn't clear. Oh, for sure. Thanks. Winking face. Wait, then it isn't even a joke. It's just saying offensive stuff to see the response. What the heck, you aren't allowed to get upset at someone for reacting when the whole point was to see their reaction. Hooray for him. He can now post a TikTok showing him being an offensive who can't resist a trend. He can then pan over his saucy carpet and get lots of likes and comments, and his life will be fulfilled. Part of me wonders if he was recording her to get in on this trend. Yeah, the trend is all about insulting your wife, and then laughing when she gets offended. It's a disgusting trend and he's disgusting for participating. TMFA. I was shocked when I read that OP's, hopefully now ex-boyfriend is 30 years old. This sounds like the behavior of a freshman fraternity reject. Not the asshole at all. TikTok trends need to die already. TikTok is truly a cancer on society. It's a shit trend and people need to let it die in a fire. Some women have those words thrown at them during domestic violence. It's not funny. I hate it when those words gets used. Few times I've had friends throw those words out jokingly. It's triggered bad flashbacks of my ex. His follow-up TikTok should be, this is what happens when you call your girlfriend BTCH, as it shows him cleaning up his rug. Might as well wear the pot on his head for effect too. He sauced around and got sauced out. But ITSJ usta PR onk bro. Not the asshole. That sauce on the rug? It's marinara. Get the fuck out of this relationship. I have been looking for the perfect marinara reference and it's your comment. A real-life marinara flag. Not the asshole ma'am, I love you. I aspire to be like that tbh. OP is my new hero. Literally same, the line I quoted and the edit sealed it for me. You're still wondering? Leave him. Especially after this. At that point, it wasn't even about the supposed trend, so. Anyway, not the asshole. Yep, this reveals how he truly feels the word should be used. Thank you exactly on that second part. You're the only person I've seen mention it. That was 100% not part of the trend and he was just salty he didn't get to laugh at her getting offended from his high horse, because it actually affected him, in that he didn't get dinner and there's marinara sauce all over his rug. Exactly. Suppose it was just because of the stupid trend. He would have cleaned up, and all you would have gotten would have been apologetic messages and a chance to prove it was just momentary insanity and it wouldn't be repeated, and that he would make it up to you. The nerve. To call you a bitch period, but to do so while you were doing him a favor? Not the asshole. Break up. It's funny that dropping the marinara sauce led to the marinara flags in this one. Triangular flag on post, triangular flag on post, triangular flag on post. Not the asshole. And yes, this should be the end of you too. He sounds like a total and leaving that on the floor overnight is just nasty. Like seriously? He left sauce on the floor overnight in his apartment for her to clean up? What's he gonna be like if they stay together? Like one day she gets home from work and the baby has sat in its own shit all day and he's like, oh, it's your baby, you had him, you change his diaper. Or oh, you left dishes in the sink after cooking, I'm not cleaning them up. I didn't make the mess. Haha, sexism is so funny. Ha 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 /s not the asshole. Right? Harassment in general seems to be trendy on TikTok. As an old person, I swear to God this is other countries trying to make us hate each other, just like the last couple of elections, right versus left, black versus white, etc. Now man versus woman. I've avoided TikTok like the plague. It feels like planned chaos. Not the asshole. But don't think about ending your relationship with him over it. Actually do it. Not the asshole. Nice job by the way, and I love the saucing response. Go find someone whose maturity and sense of humor match yours. This one ain't it. It's not the sauce that's the problem. It's the whole man. Yeah, he's sending some serious marinara flags. And leaving them all over the floor, apparently. Not the asshole. Your gut response, shock and rage at him taking you for granted, to the point of demeaning you, was the right one from the beginning. Him leaving the mess overnight expecting you to come back and clean it up just confirms it, he doesn't respect you. Carrot 1,000,000,000% this carrot. Aren't jokes theoretically supposed to be clever? Your boyfriend just sounds mean. Also fuck TikTok. Big not the asshole. Right? There's nothing at all even remotely clever or funny about degrading your significant other. He keeps insisting he called her a bitch as joke and forgetting he called her a bitch again with full intention when she got upset. I always wonder how many stupid idiots ruined a good relationship because of some stupid TikTok. Not the asshole. I guess just straight up insulting someone to their face is supposed to be a joke now. No wordplay or anything, nothing funny or clever going on, no humorous context. Just blatantly insulting them. Like, how did he think things would go? If they had watched the TikTok together so she knew what he was referencing. It still wouldn't be funny, but it would be the slightest bit more understandable why he'd do it. What's that expression? Fuck around and find out? Well, he found out, not the asshole. Honestly, you're my hero. Chef's kiss. I love it. I cackled hysterically. I love your whole energy and vibe. Don't go back to him. He had enough time to say a simple word, sorry. He didn't. Shows you what kind of person he is. Not the asshole. I can't help but imagine him looking at the sauce and thinking, yeah, that bitch will clean it up later, and leaving it there overnight like some weird teenager. Let's hope OP's next partner won't have the mental age of a 14-year-old. Geez. He's 30? I legit thought he was 19 at most. What 30-year-old jumps on TikTok trends? Holy hell. Out of curiosity, how long have you two been together? Not the asshole, and ditch this immature man. Yeah, that blew me away. I was thinking, oh, these must be early college students based on his attitude. I hear there's a new trend on Reddit of misogynist us going hungry. Not the asshole. Followed closely by the trend of naive us needing to learn how to rent and operate carpet cleaner. Not the asshole. Would it be so terrible if it was the end for you guys? He's perfectly happy for you to be publicly humiliated on TikTok for a trend. A stupid, sexist trend too. You should have standards and you should stand up for yourself, and the fact that he's doubled down like this shows he's immature and will continue to put his jokes and stupid trends above you. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Dump him. That's the proper B tax. He's old enough to know that women find being called a B demeaning and being told to get in the kitchen demeaning. That doesn't just go away because TikTok. He doesn't get to pull a sexist power flex, then hide behind it's a joke. What's the punchline? You cooked for him and he's a jerk in return? Ha ha ha? He gets off on negging you as a joke? Ha ha ha? If he was really sorry, he would have sincerely apologized. He would have cleaned up and ordered takeout as an act of contrition. He would have listened to why you're upset and learned from it. Maybe gotten flowers too. There's 2 red flags here: calling you a B, and dying on the hill of refusing to fully acknowledge the issues involved. He clearly doesn't get that sexism and sexist abuse are real and painful. I am all about reclaiming words. I proudly call myself a B. But you don't call other people slurs unless you establish they are okay with it. Enjoy your right hand, buddy. Who's the B now? Agreed. I feel like if he genuinely meant it as a joke from TikTok, that he would have realized immediately that it was not as funny as he maybe thought, apologized, dealt with the consequences of his poor joke, and made sure to never say things like that again. Instead, he doubled down that it was a joke and that you were in the wrong. Throw the whole man away. I see B as an acronym, being in total control of herself, and also adopted proudly. I also notice that I never get called B when I've lost an argument, but only I've won or won't back down. Not the asshole, and I like OP's shiny spine. I hated the trends when it was make me a sandwich, and quite frankly the only difference I've seen is that the joke got more vile. The fact that he would make that joke when you were helping him? Nah. You don't need that lack of basic respect. Drop him like the pot and leave the cleaning deposit to him. The whole point of a good joke is that everyone laughs with you, not at you. Not the asshole. Not the asshole at all. Your boyfriend needs to learn that demeaning women is not a joke nor a trend. Don't go and clean up for him, that's his job, and hopefully will show him that words have power and he should not just throw certain words or phrases around because he saw it online. Mate. This dude is 30? I thought he was 19. Dump this on now. Not the asshole. I had to scroll up to check if I'd missed the ages. I was so sure he was 22 max. 30? That's insane. I was pretty sure doing dumb TikTok shit was for teenagers and immature PPL in their earlier 20s. No, a TikTok trend isn't going to end your relationship. It's your boyfriend's inability to be mature. Not the asshole. I'm going against the grain even if I get downvoted. But everyone sucks here. Yes, it was absolutely ridiculous of him to say that and was not appropriate to called for. But from the sounds of it, this isn't a regular thing and is just a once-off. Instead of just dropping the food and such, you should have actually communicated and talked it over. This instead led to an escalation on both sides and caused the entire outburst. Now, was his reaction fine? Fuck no. It was horrible and immature of him. But it still split problems here. And you still added fuel to the fire with aggressive replies. Both of you need to learn to communicate better and more effectively without dragging each other down. Build each other up and work together. It's both of you versus the problem, not you versus him versus the problem. That kind of flies in the face of his TikTok trend excuse. That kind of flies in the face of his TikTok trend excuse. Everyone sucks here only because you both sound so nasty to each other. You need to break up and stop talking to him, not engage with his immature behavior. You both sounds like teenagers in this story. Right? And the people are egging this on in the comments. Lol. I'm having secondhand embarrassment. Clapping hands, as clapping hands, you clapping hands, should clapping hands, not the asshole. He tried to play it off as a joke cause you didn't find it funny. Maybe he should take a comedy class or something. The fact alone he tried blaming a TT trend? On top of the fact you went out of your way to make him food? Clapping hands, dump clapping hands, his clapping hands, Australian dollars clapping hands. I love you. Queen. Not the asshole. He thinks it's funny to be demeaning and disrespectful. He can make his own dinner and clean his own rug. Asshole. You guys are 30? Everyone sucks here. You both need to grow up. Info, why are you together with him again? I'm tempted to say ESH only cause the floor did not deserve that pasta sauce. You really should have just left with the pot, now we all mourn the loss of the sauce. I wouldn't have given him the satisfaction of eating my food after that. I would have just taken the entire pot, and my handbag, straight to the car. If you liked the video, hit that subscribe button for more content. I post every day and I'll see you next time with more stories.